having a good day. Today I wanted to do a video which might be a little bit longer but hopefully not too long, and that is the 50 things about me tag. This might be more like a life story now that I'm thinking about it, and I don't even know if these facts are interesting, so hopefully they are. I can't make any promises. Number 1, when my mom went into labor with me, she was in the movie theater watching Ghostbusters, and I'm a Halloween baby, so I guess she was getting in the spirit that way. I always thought that was kind of funny. And I really liked Ghostbusters when I was a kid. I used to say, "Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!" like all the time. Yeah. When I was first born, the doctor said to my mom, "It's a cone head." And I'm sure she thought he was going to say, "Girl," but he said cone head because I had a cone head. So luckily my mom and dad decided to name me Molly. I like it, I think it's a good name, but there were 2 other choices that nearly made the cut, and I'm pretty glad that they didn't. The first one was Jasmine, and the second one was Maybelline. Although I like Maybelline makeup a lot, I wouldn't want that to be my name. So thanks, Mom. Good job picking a good name. I am an only child, and everyone would always ask me growing up, and even now actually, did you ever want brothers and sisters, or did you ever get lonely? Well, I kind of did get lonely, like I wish I had someone to play with. However, I never wanted brothers or sisters. I think it's kind of strange. It probably makes me like super selfish, and I think I just liked getting a lot of attention. Despite the fact that I do have hair now, at least most of it is mine, I did not have like any hair until I was about 4 years old. My mom used to tape bows on my head so that people knew I was a girl, and I've heard of other people doing that, but not for 4 years. When I was about 4 years old, my dear grandmother, Granny, took me to Robin's Nest, which is a salon in my hometown, to get my ears pierced. I was super excited. I'm sure she like didn't even suggest it. I probably begged her, I don't know. But I got the first one done, and I was so terrified and shocked and like, I don't know, did I not expect this to hurt? That I wouldn't let them do the other one. So I don't know how long it was afterwards that I got the other one pierced, but I definitely was walking around with one earring for a significant amount of time. I probably looked like a cool like punk rock kid. Ooh, who's that girl wearing one earring? She's awesome. Maybe not though. When I was growing up, my mom and I didn't have a lot of money because she was always in school doing awesome things, making herself better to get a great job and take care of me. But most of my clothes and things always came from thrift stores or rummage sales. We would go to rummage sales all the time when I was a kid. And I actually really appreciate that because I looked really cool, and I'd have like designer clothes on sometimes that my mom probably bought for like 50 cents or $3 at the most. And also now I shop at thrift stores, and I'm not afraid to wear other people's clothes, where like some of my friends and family will say, "Ew, I don't know who wore that." We'll like wash it and it'll be okay. So I would definitely recommend shopping at Goodwill, and if you go to like the nice part of town or a rich suburb, they got good stuff there. Another cute thing that my mom did when I was a kid that I really appreciate was that once I did get hair, she always tried to do it in a different style, like every day. And so all the pictures I have from when I was a little kid, I have a different hairdo, and I think that's so cool. Like pigtails, braids, up, down, half up, half down. That's all I can think of, but she thought of more ideas than that. Even though sometimes I would cry when she brushed my hair, probably just because I was like running around like a wild banshee and getting it all tangled up and stuff, but I thought that was cute of her. My dad's nickname for me growing up was Pixie, which is so cute. I love that nickname. It reminds me of like Tinkerbell or Fairy or something. Yeah, I liked it. But then, I don't know, maybe I was 8 or 10 years old and I spilled a big glass of water, and from then on it was Pixie the Spiller. Not so cute. I still spill a lot. Like 3 times a week probably. On my 5th birthday, I got what I wanted, which was Madonna jeans. And I don't really know if those were a thing like in pop culture or if I just made that up, that like they were jeans that looked like Madonna would wear them. I don't know. I also had a Cookie Monster cake, but that's not the point of me saying this. The point is, I broke out in these huge welts, and it turned out to be this like really serious, rare, random disease that I got called Henoch-Schönlein purpura. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And even now, like when doctors read my medical history, they're like, I've never even heard of this, or oh, I've seen one case. So one of the cool things that I remember from my childhood was that my uncle was in advertising, and he would, you know, write and direct a bunch of commercials locally and regionally and stuff like that. And so a couple times I went along just to see what it was like, and they ended up like asking me to be in it. So that was really fun. I was in a Rocky Rococo's commercial, actually a few of them, but the one that was the funniest was I was probably like 5 years old or something like that, and the guy who was playing my dad said, "Can I have some of your pizza?" And my response was, "No." And then he said, "Why?" And I said, "Because I said so." Which is kind of like a bratty thing to say to your dad, but I guess they thought it was funny, so that was my like 15 seconds of fame. My teeth, despite being fairly straight now, were super effed up and snaggly toothed when I was a kid. And I had braces, I had retainers, I had tons of teeth extracted, and I had headgear. And I thought the headgear was really cool. I was in 3rd grade, which seems like too old to think that this is cool. So yeah, I wore it in public, and I think I even wore it to school once or twice. So this has been part 1 of the 50 things about me / random things about me tag. Thanks for watching, and make sure to come back next week for part 2 of this riveting story. Have a great day. Bye bye.